Okay, so with luck we're actually on the final straight now, which will be cool. And so what we're going to go do now is this ladder, or the ladder area anyway. And there's still a couple of rivets on that, so they'll be taking up a bit of unwrapped space, I suspect. So I'm just going to click here and get all these front pieces. There we go. Now move this off and just grow this out. There we go. Now you can see it's all down here, yeah? If I just use the move tool, we've got these pieces and this piece. So these must be the steps here. So I'm just going to reduce this just a tiny bit. In fact, there we are. Take those off. I'm going to manually add in these parts, because these are the important bits. I do apologise for me sniffing, making gawking noises and stuff. A bit of a cold at the moment, I think. Oops. Okay. Just undo those bits. And then get these ones in. Okay, pull back. Now you can see these pieces over here, so I'm going to go Tools, Detach Edge Verts. I'm going to bring this over to here. Now let's have a look at this piece here and see what it is. Okay, these pieces aren't important, so I'm going to bring these back to the little fold. These bits are very important, my mistake. Let's have a look at them. Spread them out a bit. See what we've got. Right. These are our steps that go inside it. All just been stacked one on top of the other. And then this is just a side piece that isn't actually that important by comparison. Oops, sorry, I do apologise, I'm in a different screen here. These are all stacked on top of each other, yeah, like this. And basically what I've done is I've just pulled them out like that. My apologies for not realising. Pull that over to there. And that. I'll zoom in a bit so I can actually select it. Getting to the part where we're kind of moving just the fiddly little twiddly bits around there. Oopsie daisy. Move this out of the way. Back into there. Right, so I'm going to place each of these steps inside this piece here. That should be the top. There we are. Pull back a bit. So let's find out. This is a one for there. That one goes underneath it. That one goes above it. That one goes above that one. That one goes above that one, and this one goes at the bottom. Okay, turn these over, and I'm going to reduce them in height and everything else just a tiny bit, and then move them into place. There we are. Now, this piece here, and here is important for various reasons. So if I go over here and do a tools, detach edge verts, and that will, oh look how nicely that fits just there. There we go. Now what else can we do? We've got all these lovely little pipes here. There's not really much I want to do with those, because as I said, I'm going to detach those and do those procedurally anyway. Quick look around. This side piece can probably do with a little bit more love, to be honest, so I'm just going to move this in here and trying to reduce these a little bit more. Bring that over to there, just so it's nicely tucked out of the way. I'm going to grab these pieces. Tools, detach, grab, expand a bit. Okay, that's one of the side walls in place. Right, now we're left with our little terminal here. So I'm going to take the screen and grow. Take this as well. And I'm pretty sure, yep, there it is. Tools, detach edge verts. There is our terminal. Not looking as wide as it should be though, so we can fix that. There we go, that's the correct width. It smells fabric conditioner for some reason. I'm going to move these little pieces here down because they mattereth not a fig. There we go. That goes there. Now, over here, take this piece and this piece, and for double cunningness points, I'm going to take this piece and this piece. Note that I'm holding control. You should have worked that out by now though, so there we go. Grow these out just a bit. There we are. That goes there. Only got two real main pieces left to go now. And admittedly this has been a very fast unwrap session. You should take your time and you'll do a much nicer job than I do, believe me. Okay, tools, mapping tools, here we are. Detach edge verts. It's at the top of it. Bloody river dance going around my head for some reason. Sodding Michael sodding Flatley. Oh no, I can move my feet really fast. Look at that. Look at all flail about. Yes, well done Michael. I'm very impressed. Okay, and I think I'm just going to move this over here so I can where's it? There we go. Move that up to there. I'll click here, here, getting a bit closer. There. I think I've got the other side too. And here. And you can see the floor is just there, so tools, detach edge verts, drag it up, there we are. And let's check out our spaces. I think we can fit one in just there, don't we? Yeah, of course we can. Enlarge it a bit more. Don't want them to overlap, that's quite important by the way. There we are. Okay, we now have the plinth. Now, if I just select this part, which is like all the other junk that's left in here, I'm going to select that, turn around, that, and that. Okay, this is our main kind of walls. They're not that important, so just going to detach them and move them somewhere. Kind of out the way a bit. Scale them down though, just so that on the off chance we don't stretch any textures with them. Remember, we're not actually seeing this piece. It's behind. It's not important. Okay, now grab these. This is our leftover nonsense. If we were just to flatten it and then reduce it in size, oops, a daisy. There we are. Come down here to where the space is. So I mean, this is all just our leftover bunkum, yeah? The bits that make up the pipes or whatever, and borders and stuff. And you can unwrap these more, you can unwrap them to your heart's content, quite frankly. Just I don't really have time in this tutorial. I've taken quite a long time as it is. Okay. So, open this out now, and I'm going to get this kind of centralised on my screen. Now, in the good old bad old days of 3ds Max and unwrapping, we had to use Textporter to kind of print out this, or we could use print screen and then take it into Photoshop or MS Paint or GIMP or whatever the hell you're painting in. If you're particularly unlucky, you know, deep paint. We don't have to do that anymore though, because we've got various options. So, let's have a look. Try and remember where the heck it is. Here we are, Tools. The Render UVW template. Fantastically useful. It does what Textporter used to do. So click on it. And at the minute we're doing 1024 by 1024, which is good. You can do more than that if you want, but try and keep it, you know, paired. So 1024, 1024, or 512, whoops, 512, or whatever. You know, I don't mind. So 1024 by 1024, that's quite a nice big file, and hopefully we should get some detail on this. If you want to go really mad, then 2048 rather. However, you'll be putting a lot of detail in that one. I think I'll go for 1024. There we go. And if I just click render, here's our rendered map now. Now it looks a bit kind of, but if you actually zoom in to real size, you can see it's rendered out our UV pretty much perfectly. Now if I click save and save my bitmap now, we're going to have a nice template to work from for dragging it into Photoshop. So I'm going to minimize that and close that, minimize that. So I've got my two windows down the bottom here and here, yeah? And I can now close my unwrap modifier. And we've unwrapped, in a very basic way, our environment here. Rendering it, you won't see anything different incidentally. So in the next part, we're going to drag this off into Photoshop and start making some textures, which will also be a long drawn out process. So until then, thanks for watching, and see you in the next part.